Hola guys, how are you? Ogfranit here and welcome back to our podcast Stitch Talk with Ogfra. So this is the space where we talk about all things knitting and crochet, all things, beautiful yarn stuff, entrepreneurship and all things in between. I'm your host, Karen Ruto Sapi, a crocheter, designer, entrepreneur, and the founder of Ogfranit. This podcast is where we unravel the beauty, the chaos, the creativity, and the business of yarn. Whether you need crochet or just love handmade things, this space is for you. Even if you want to learn also, this space is for you. We do not lock out anyone. As long as you're stitch curious, you're most welcome. So before we get into the details of today's episode, I'd like to just say a few things. Today's episode is quite special because it's airing on my birthday and the girl is turning 30. Ooh, I can't believe it. I don't know, but I'm very excited to join the third floor because I don't know, I've just been seeing 30-year-olds out here and they're just like, hey, yani ni kama ndio. You see the way a chick is gets out of the egg. Yani unaonanga vile the chick, yani they are thriving, they are glowing, they're just making moves and they are growing and they're wacha tu. I'm excited about 30. I don't know why, but I'm more excited about 30 compared to how I was excited about 20s. Because I remember when I was 19, I was joining campus. So turning 20 wasn't really a huge deal because there were other things happening around me, like, joining campus, starting architecture school, meeting new people, trying to, transition to living in the hostels, all those things and, vitu zote. So my brain wasn't really concentrating on, I'm about to turn 20. Interesting. But now I have all the time to be aware and to be in the moment of me turning 30, like getting into a new decade. So looking back, I'm really grateful for everything that, I've been able to achieve, how I've lived my life so far. And I'm really proud of everything I've done, whether good or bad. Proud of all the mistakes I've made because they're the ones that have taught me and pushed me to be where I am right now. So I'm really grateful and I'm excited to move forward. I'm excited to, get into more learning experiences, more successes, more excellence, more evolutions, new experiences. I really want to travel in my 30s. I want to ensure that every year in my 30s, before I reach 40, I have gone to a different continent. I have gone to, a different country. I have just had a good time in that country. So yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be full of adventure, love, growth, and successes. Yeah, so the birthday is what I wanted to talk about. Another thing that I'd like to talk about is the shoot. So this will tell you that I was actually very intentional about this 30th birthday thing. So personally, I've never done a birthday shoot. There's a time in 2021 I did a shoot, but it was like a partnership thing that I was doing with a friend of mine. Shout out to Peter Muhaye. And actually that shoot ended up being featured in a magazine. I'll put it here. So we did that shoot, not specifically for my birthday, but it was a creative thing that just came up during the period of my birthday, and I ended up saying it's my birthday, whatever, but it really wasn't intentionally. If you get it, you get it. Yeah. So this time I was intentional about it. I actually even put it on my calendar. I started saving up for it on the side, and it was intentional. I did a mood board. I'll put the mood board here. I did a mood board and I even did what is it called? I decided on the flowers that I'll use during the shoot. I created 2 crochet outfits specifically for the shoot. Of course, I used the dress, one of the dresses, like the sunshine. I used it for a different event. Of course, I made it for that event, but it really fit perfectly into my birthday. So I decided to make another outfit that was, closely related to it. And I'm gonna make a third one, and it's gonna end up being a collection of 3. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, so this is the first outfit that I made, and then this is the second outfit, and then the third and fourth outfits are basically my normal clothes. Like, I usually wear these on my classes. During my classes, I usually wear this during my daily day to day. I'd wear this on dates. I'd wear this when I'm going out or something like that. So I just wanted to put on a nice casual but also boss looking kind of outfit. And there are some coats that I got from Nairobi. Coats, you guys know these coats, they are my favorite coats. So I wanted to just use those to make the look, elevate the look and stuff. So I did that for the third and fourth outfits. Guys, these I'm obsessed. And I will link up everyone who made this photo shoot a success. We have Blended by Effie, the makeup artist, who came in the morning to do my makeup. We have Mali Photography. I've worked with him before. We've done a series before with him, with Ogfranitz, and he does a great job. I'll put pictures that he's also taken here. And Mali Photography does good work in photography. So look for him, awafanyie photography, because if you're doing a shoot, you need him. If you've never done a shoot before, you won't feel like you've never done a shoot before. Okay, and then we have, of course, Mali organized the studio. And then what else? Of course, we have me. I made the outfits, I styled the outfits, and then I also availed myself to be the model of the outfits because it was my birthday shoot. So yeah. And then I came up with the outfits. Like, I had done the mood board before. I did the packing list, like literally I did the packing list so that I don't forget anything. The flowers I bought that morning, they were brought in the morning. I put them in water so that they be as fresh as possible. Sunflowers inakunywa maji. Like, now I still have the flowers because I've vased them. But after like one day, maji imeisha kwa vase, unashanga here. But sunflowers have very thick stems, so they take a lot of water. So yeah, you need to refill them quite often. Yeah, so that is, like, I love how intentional my 30th birthday shoot was, because I really, it's a point where I ended up just showing love to myself without any kind of regret. I've talked about this before. A lot of us usually go above and beyond for other people, but we rarely go above and beyond for ourselves. I'm telling you, this is the first photo shoot I've ever intentionally organized for myself that does not have anything to do with other people or any other thing. It's just about me. You understand? So I am so happy about it. I feel so great about it. And it was definitely a success. And like, I did the shoot a week before my birthday. So we had the editing had time to be done and everything. Like, I received the photos the day before my birthday because, of course, I knew if I got them way earlier, ningekuwa tempted to post them. But anyway, yeah. So that's the thing. I really love how everything came out, and I love the photos. My friend, if I tell you, I scheduled the day before my birthday. I scheduled the reels that are about to wash your phones on September 23rd. Zinaanza midnight. Zinaanza 12 a.m. 12 in the midnight. Ingine inakuja 1, ingine inakuja 2, where you're not ready, guys. So let me just say it was a good feeling, and it is a good feeling. I'm so happy, and I'm glad that the pieces I made, I also have good, beautiful photos to just, post them on my IG so that if anyone wants to make an order, they can easily make an order. Yeah. yeah, another, I think I'll put here a clip of me talking about how the shoot was, and I think I hadn't removed the makeup yet. Yeah, it was a process for me to remove the makeup because I didn't want to remove the makeup. It looked so good. It looked too good to be removed. Like, my God. I'm not a makeup girly, but guys, if you see me loving a certain bit, just know that it has been done so well, because mimi nikiona makeup haijafanywa poa, I just don't like it. And let alone on myself, before I pay you for makeup, best believe that I believe you're the best. And actually Effie is the best. The looks she has done, nitaziweka hapa mjione wenyewe. Si ati nina trumpet, ninapiga tu tarumbeta ya bure. Look at this. Look at this. We wacha tu. Anyway, another thing I want to talk about is that I was interviewed by Fiber Chats for the second time, guys. When Fiber Chats was beginning, Fiber Chats is a YouTube channel that interviews crafters, knitters, and crocheters. It started in the year, I think, 2021, and I was among the first batch of people being interviewed before she started YouTube. And now Irina is on YouTube. She's doing so well. She has like 16K, almost 17K subscribers. It is very beautiful to see people in my area excelling and succeeding in what they do. These are the people who have even motivated me to even start this podcast. Yeah. So head on over to Fiber Chats. I'll put the post here. Go support that video, guys. Let that video be the video that has the most views. Kenyans, we are 40 million, guys. Well, we are 40 million. If all of us just go onto that video and shout it out, guys, shout it out, shout it out, shout it out. Shout it out kabisa and give it as much love as possible. I'm so honored that Irina saw me worthy to be interviewed again on her channel, and I'm so grateful. So shout out to Irina. Thank you so much. It's always nice to chat and talk with you. So if you guys have not watched it, I'll put a link below on the YouTube and also on the Spotify. I think I'll put a link so that you're able to access it easier and faster. So now let's go to the episode of the day. Today we're going to talk about not just customers, your people building a community. Yeah. So I am personally big on community. I do not believe in doing stuff alone or benefiting alone or starting something big alone. Of course, there are some things and instances that require you to do them alone because some are delicate, some are fragile, some you alone understand how to do it. So yeah, I understand all that. But when it comes to our craft and our area, you definitely need a community. When it comes to entrepreneurship and a business, you definitely need a community. You need a community. That's why you'll see we have Ogfra Farm, we have icons for the brand icon. We have, who else has a name for their people? I don't know the others, but yeah, have a community that feels like your brand is their home. So community is very important in all these aspects. If you're doing a business, you need to ensure that your customers feel like they belong. Your customers feel like they are supposed to be here. You see them, you value them, and you connect with them like in a personal level. That's how someone who is just viewing your page will end up being a customer and will end up becoming a return customer. Have you ever had those people who they get something from you and they come back and come back and come back and come back and come back? They won't come back if they don't feel comfortable or if they don't feel like they are like welcome. They will come back only if they feel safe and they feel like they relate to you and they feel like they are welcome into that space. So you need to ensure you're doing this. Yeah. So you may have very many, people viewing your business or people, knowing who you are. But there is a difference between an audience and a community. Yeah, that's now this is how you'll tell whether someone has an audience or a community. You'll find someone has posted a video on a reel on Instagram. Yeah, the reel will have like 10,000 views. Yeah, and then the reel will have 2 comments. The 2 comments are that person's community. And also it depends on the comments, what have they said in the comments, They may have commented just saying, oh, nice dress. Or they may have commented saying, where can I get it? Or how can I order, yeah? But if the comments are more like conversational, they'll be like, oh wow, I like this one. It looks like the one you posted the other week. It's giving this and this collection, and they like literally mention the collection. Now that's a community because they have been following you step by step. They have interacted with you. They know your collections. Almost even know them and stuff like that. So there's a difference between an audience and a community. A community like is more personal. They engage with you more. They know you better. So you need to aim for creating a community. An audience is good, yeah. It will give you traction, but a community is much more powerful. Even for these influencers or people who are working with brands, how the brands will measure your ROI or return on investment is from engagement, not just views and followers. Followers are good, subscribers are good, views are good. However, there's more power to when people are engaging in terms of commenting, sharing. You see, when someone shares something to another person, it means they like it to the extent that they said, I cannot have this thing just by myself. Let me share with a friend of mine so that she can also benefit from this. That's how good your content is. Yeah. So as a business person, especially a hand crafter or a crafter who makes stuff by hand, you need to really aim for engagement rather than audience, a community rather than an audience. Yeah, that is very important, and that really makes a huge difference. And how to keep the engagement going is speak to the people. When someone comments on your page, whether it's negative or positive, answer that comment. Like, let the engagement continue. Yeah, even if it's negative and they say that skirt doesn't look good on me, you can say, okay, so what on it that hasn't appealed to you? Is it the color? Is it the length? Is it the design? Is it yani endeleza hiyo conversation, and that will also help you know that, okay, basi there are some people or some of my clients or some of my community who prefer this type of outfits compared to this type of outfits. So you probably create another collection that serves them. Okay. Yeah. So all engagement is good engagement, apart from, of course, trolling and those people who are just borderline insulting and whatever. Block those ones. Yeah, block them. You don't need to deal with that. You already, as an entrepreneur, you already have too much to deal with. You don't need to deal with that. Yeah. So social media is one of these tools that you can use to really build genuine relationships. By genuine relationships, I mean people who are ordering from you and end up being like friends, if possible. Let me tell you a story about a client I have. One client, I won't mention her, but I have one client. She'll probably know herself. This client has been ordering from me again and again. And this client has really, supported all the things that I have done. You see, you've served her so well. And even if I make a mistake on my part, I will be able to correct that mistake. Until she even attended one of our events. She's not a crocheter or knitter, but she came for Pick and Knit season 3. Just because I am involved in organizing that event, and I'm the one who founded Pick and Knit. So that is a relationship. That's imepita. It has passed from just a client. It has passed from just someone who ordered something. It is now a relationship. Yeah, we are now like friends. I have her number. She has mine. Nini nini, and all those things. So that is something that you need to aim for. With, of course, not all your clients you'll be able to foster a relationship with them, but to some extent ensure that you're trying to foster relationships with these clients. Let them be aware. Isikwe someone ordered from you like a few months ago, she comes back, you do not even acknowledge that she ordered from you before. Yeah, so you need to put systems in place that will ensure you remember, or will allow you to remember that, oh, this person ordered something from me, she's a return client. How do you treat return clients? That's how now the relationship starts to grow and starts to be fostered and managed. And yeah, so hosting events and meetups or virtual workshops is something that will really help you grow a community. So personally, as Ogfranits, we usually do master classes to teach people how to, excel in the crochet and knit industry, to teach people who want to start teaching. We teach them how to start their syllabuses, and also how to guide and teach people how to knit and crochet, the steps that they need to start, and what they need to equip themselves with to start, and stuff like that. So this helps you have people who look up to you, and people who you're guiding, and people who you're directing and taking through this process. That is a community. Yeah. So for like meetups and events like Pick and Knit, we have Pick and Knit where people meet and we have discussions, we have different topics that we deal with. So that also helps us create a community. Encouraging user-generated content and customer photos. So this is very important because it actually shows other clients that actually this brand is serving real people. Yeah, it's having real people. So if you deliver something to your client, if they are able to take pictures, they can take pictures, send you, put stories up, put a reel out if they are open to it. And always ask for consent, guys. Always ask for consent. Do not post people without their consent. That is very important. When someone sends you their picture, ask them whether they are comfortable with their picture being permanently placed on your page's reel, or if they prefer just a story ipotee after 24 hours. You get it? So kindly ask and be very professional about it. You don't want to get into legal issues later. Yeah, because someone sending you a photo does not mean they give consent for you to use it in whatever way you want. Okay? So be keen and be very responsible to ask. As a business person, ask. Even if it looks like, okay, they don't mind, ask. Yes, ask, please ask. So user-generated content is usually very good in bringing more clients and more buyers because they relate. And most of this will be, I see my friend bought a certain outfit and she's featured on that page. I'll definitely go and buy that outfit because my friend has it. I love it. Yes, let's do this. You see? So it has more encouragement in terms of people relate. They just don't see it as you paid models to pose and post the items, but they are able to see, okay, this is like the real client who purchased this item and they are wearing it and they love it. Yeah, so that is something else you can use and take advantage of, turning happy customers into loyal brand advocates. Yeah, so those clients who you served and they really loved and they came back, one time just send them a free package Send them a free hat and tell them you are our loyal customer. We really want to appreciate you. Feel free to do an unboxing video for us if you like. It shouldn't be a must. If you like, yeah, like just appreciate them and send them something little to just make them feel nice and stuff. That's the thing. And you'll realize that that will really help you push and grow your brand. Utilize the customers. Let them move from customers. Let them become a community. Let them become like people who you as a brand has fostered a relationship, an intentional relationship with them, so that at the top of your mind you can have 10 customers who you can be like, this one I can send something, this one I can send something, and I know they'll send a picture back or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, that is how you can build a community, and that is how you can make your clients to be more than just customers. Customers are good, we like customers, but you need to think about a long-term thing. People are the ones we sell to. You have to have a relationship with those people, because those people also have relationship with other people. And if those 10 people have bought from you and they like it, there's a chance that the other 10 people they know will also like. The other 10 people that those ones know will also like and appreciate. So kindly start thinking in a community kind of way, not just a monetary kind of way. It's important, yes, to sell. Sales are important. Money is important, very important, but you need to be able to create that community, because a community is much more sustainable. Your customers will market for you for like not for free. Okay, them wearing the outfit in itself is a marketing strategy for you. Yeah. So you need to have foster these relationships and this good community setup, so that your clients are set up in such a way that they market and they bring more clients for you. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed that, because I have enjoyed that. I do that myself and I've seen it work in very many ways. So yeah, I hope you guys had a nice time. Bye. This will be coming out on my birthday. Yes, I will be 30 the next time we meet or we see each other. So I hope you guys are doing well. Bye.